I want to watch this Tommy G video.
Out for 1 minute.
Tommy G, 10 days ago. New York's most wanted drivers. Let's go.
Only? Let me see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute.
Ah.
That's not too fast. Okay, holy shit.
Tommy G, stop panicking. So the police start chasing and he just peeled? Isn't this Len? Isn't this SRT Len? Or am I tweaking? Yeah, it is. Len, don't tell me you joined the YNs, gang. I thought this nigga was just, you feel me? I thought he just had a good V. That nigga moved to the town to give him a YN? Oh, damn, I ain't gonna lie. Len is going stupid with the videos, though. Shout out SRT Len, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell me he joined the YNs.
It's a dangerous trend known as throughway swimming. It's when cars drive recklessly
Nigga
on
said throughway
highways,
swimming. Nigga, it's called cutting.
causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
Did that Squeeze himself or is that somebody else? That's Squeeze Gang.
No,
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
not worried at all.
Gang, you're showing your eyes.
Who's AJ? We basically just got chased.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is not the streets that I knew. Niggas is doing interviews with Tommy G and shit. I know Tommy G ain't no rat ass nigga. That's why the streets fuck with him. I see some shit where he said like they try to, you feel me, get some info out of him. And he like, yo, they even type shit.
Okay, what I do. It's dangerous. It could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
Like, gang, you're showing your eyes, nigga.
Last year, we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's
Where's
most
Squeeze
wanted,
Benz?
and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior. We meet
Didn't
drivers
they
like
book that
License
nigga?
who weave through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, guys, just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of most wanted drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into. Not only have new characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my God.
That nigga lost all his Sonic rings, nigga.
Characters emerge that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous.
That nigga calling forehead reveal, Sonic rings lost. Or a shot. Damn.
But there's also this structure that we never got to see in the first episode that I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars?
That is a great question.
These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away. How? So we're gonna get into that and much, much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's most wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next. Never been picked up at the airport like this before, not sure exactly what to expect, but they said they got something to expect.
Damn, Tommy G, can you get at least a fade, my nigga?
This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
That Emer, nigga.
BMW, Porsche.
Oh my God, the Porsche though? That's that GT Dream, motherfucker? This motherfucker?
We got BMW.
Striker rapper.
We got another BMW.
This is the problem. The street niggas want to be content creators nowadays. Y'all see what's happening in LA in the West Coast scene? Them niggas doing podcasts talking about crimes. That's why niggas just got indicted. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the New York niggas. These niggas trying to be swaggy on the YouTube videos. They doing too much interviews. They talking too much shit. Feel me? Word, bro. Niggas just said striker rapper. Like, yo, show your face. Yo, I steal niggas' cars and I rap about it. And now I'm in a documentary video.
These boys came ready to rumble.
You niggas are shameless.
Pull over, take the tracker out of the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the jacket doing tricks. What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit ass. I'm gonna keep it. Don't steal my car. I mean, I got Nissan, so nigga. You don't want to steal that.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it.
Bro, there's no way this nigga's poor.
Remember, Tommy is a white man.
Okay.
Tommy is white, don't forget.
You should know that your music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of
Damn, that's my son Squeeze. Just a go.
committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's gonna want me.
Really?
Free Squeeze. Free Squeeze, yeah, you know you're a demon, so you know what I'm on.
Right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was, everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there's been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
Man, Squeeze, this nigga really got mysterious aura.
We're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game.
Oh my god. Nigga just walked into the trenches and they niggas have M3s. What's that? Motherfucking Porsche. I just seen a Urus on the walk-in. They have some shit, gang. That's a Lambo. Rolls though.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
drugs.
That was an insane cut. That was nasty. That was nasty.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how
Heavy traffic.
how risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as going high speed.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy rear-ended me.
So,
Oh yeah, I forgot he got hit by his pants.
2 times.
2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is.
Oh my god, that was bad.
3 times.
2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
Who the fuck is that in the back?
One
That
time
Miz? That nigga look like
My boy
that's
rear-ended
Quan.
me.
Yeah, that nigga got hit so hard, nigga started looking like Miz in the
2 drivers crashed. I've heard there's cover-ups going on.
Nah, this video.
Some people don't want
He did bad.
to show how dangerous this.
Nah, he did bad right there. That was bad.
So,
3 times.
2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on.
Nah, he
Some
did
people
bad.
don't want to show
He did bad right there. That's
how dangerous this really is, or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in the space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes about themselves, and it's bad. Like, to me, I just post whatever, I don't care, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now.
me
I think
too.
there's
My
not even a
baby girl
close
was
second
good
right now,
now.
would you say?
For,
How is that? Like, do you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
in some way,
What motivates you to do this?
traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. You like traffic?
No, I don't.
Damn. That's not a bad motivation to start doing this shit.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do. But,
Chilling, bro. Trying to get back,
like,
you feel me? We're trying to get that
if
YouTube bag, so
I
feel me?
do,
Reactions, I got.
Is there an
don't worry,
amount
bro.
of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
Nigga said lifetime. Nah, he trying to act like he a
How are you
demon.
getting access to all these kind of crazy cars?
They tell this nigga, yo, we giving you 20 years. Give up the whole operation. He's squealing. Lloyd.
Family, network, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GTP RS. We have an M3 CS. I have an individual spec.
That CS is stupid.
I took like months to build the Voodoo Blue M3. And then we have a Cohen, we have a Huracan, we have Track Talks. We have the biggest fleet in New York. One of the biggest fleet in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Yes, sir.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like License that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible if anything happens, they will pay us for it. They do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with the background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Sure, of course I care. I mean, if I'm getting up against with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And
That is
sometimes
crazy.
for free. License claims that
Yeah,
the dealers
good.
are his
Well,
friends and they simply like what he's
Okay,
doing.
so-
But let's be real. Who's
so
handing
he
over cars
is
like this just so their
Squeeze
buddy can make
Benz.
social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not getting.
Right up, God. You know, he got the team AMG and shit.
We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs. Hey!
I'm not gonna lie, M3s are so.
Meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right?
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death row we ever did.
Nigga calling it a death row.
We began it, and this one, we hit the G.
You know Squeeze Benz?
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all of that block.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
The Squeeze
You
advice
guys
you
know it all?
going?
Your parents have no idea.
No.
What do they think you're doing all day?
I don't support this
They just
DJ
think- When
behavior.
you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talking about work, what do you tell them?
I make money.
Don't ask too much questions. Get that cheese.
I'd rather not tell them because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life? What would he say if he knew you were doing
I'm crying. I'm pussy because I don't want to.
this?
He would tell me
Right.
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Nigga engaged at 19.
Do you feel like you're living a
His fiance don't know what he do. How you getting married to a nigga you don't know what he do for work? Nigga, they finna send her this video.
lie with your family not knowing this?
No, really, I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
That's true. There's a difference between lying and not telling them. That's wild as shit though. His fiance don't know what he do. His
This
fiance don't
style
know
of
he's a DJ.
high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people
Yeah, I'm
living
not
here
doing this
how
shit,
they
good.
felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social
Right.
media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego
Pocket.
thing and wanted to be a little more manly.
Pocket zesty nigga.
To drive crazy like that. Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly. If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them? Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York
I'm
think
dead
about
ass.
you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. You know, it all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction when people notice me.
I'm surprised this nigga showing his eyes this easy. Like that's the easiest way to identify someone, by their eyes. Like if he showed his nose, it would be hard. If he showed his mouth, it might be a little hard. Your eyes is the easiest way to identify you.
I'm gonna be like,
Not gonna lie.
from the YouTube comments, a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
This just a DJ nigga. You see what he's saying, bro. He don't give a fuck with his family. He not telling his family. He not telling his fiance. He don't give a fuck what the people say. But it's cool when his fiance, little cousin, see this Tommy G video, say, "Hey, isn't this deal?" Yeah, nigga, you're done.
With the F87, table for two, my carbone in my section. With my
Talk about, stop playing this nigga music. His shit is ass. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like, I'm fond of that.
But I gotta chill because when I get my V and I move to New York, I don't want that nigga inbox to strike my fucking car.
Not too long ago,
So,
where
let
I
me
was
just
walking
chill.
inside of a gas station, and two cops was like right there eyeing me, and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
The shirt, and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me, and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down, right behind me. I think
The argument
I don't know if they recognize him or you just look suspicious again.
on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try and do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people. Tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will, and they're not
That's
seeing a lot of
facts.
passes that, you know, it's really not. You know, it's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy. You know, anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me?
Okay.
You got me?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and we'll see you guys on the road.
I'll fuck with him though, because he said the only time he met, because that time his mans hit him, so he must be sturdy.
Before we show you one of the craziest parts of the video, first a quick message from our sponsor.
right,
Oh, it's
I got
crazy
the-
that there are
nigga.
people. You get subscription. How often are you switching cars?
Every day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day. It's too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
It's no State Farm or Progressive.
If I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
Would there be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, you know, it's addictive. Better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink? Do you have any other vices
Nigga,
besides?
so you don't need to do drugs if you do this, gang. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You don't need to do drugs. This is enough, gang.
Do you feel like
Dopamine
this is
need.
what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes, for driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was already going. It was a really nice ride.
Looks like we need engine oil and tire pressure.
We're good.
Have you been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
If I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about
Yeah, every like,
So when you're going to your rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't care.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, you know, me and my friends have been doing this ever, you know, and I have my own boys, but I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, you know. How you feeling?
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this? I bug out for 1 minute only. We see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Put the timer on, okay? And holy mother, yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
nigga said, bro. I thought this nigga said he was about cutting up. This nigga going 100?
Oh my god. Hey, lordy, lordy, come on. Easy, Tiger, not too fast. I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me.
You know how good your eyes gotta be to do some shit like this? He's making that cut. Oh my god, he's sharp.
Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. You got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious?
Nah, that was an insane cut.
Time. Good, cut. I'm sweating, dude. Oh lord, that was exciting. I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like there were so many times where I thought that was gonna be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. I've never, my dream is to always do 200. but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, you know, tapped his mirror or like even touched him, but I've never felt guilty.
I mean, that's not an insane thing to say. He hasn't hit nobody yet. That's our team line got into this degeneracy. That's fucked up.
Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
That is true. I'm not gonna lie. Unless some niggas got your plates and shit and like really like film you, it's like they're not gonna be able to keep up with you in traffic. If you swimming through traffic and you really one of these niggas and you really do this shit, the cops is not.
Oh, you just changed the sport. Sport. Hold on. Hey.
So they after Len, they not after him?
License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast.
That nigga Tommy G panicking.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter? How's it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after 3 helicopters, matter of fact, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally what it is.
Nigga said go back to the state.
You're not telling me this is what we do every day.
I know, but... Was that a real cop? What the fuck was that? That was? So we just got into a police chase and got away.
Who's we, nigga?
Easy.
Not we, nigga. You did. Fuck, nigga. I am not a part of this. See, that's where he fucking up. See, me personally, nigga. I don't know if I would feel me now from watching it. Like he seems sturdy. I look, he trust, bro. But this shit got nothing to do. Feel me? I ain't do nothing, nigga. I would have did what Tommy did. Yo, chill, bro. The boys, nah, man, bro. You're committing a crime, bro. This is fucked up. Nigga, I'm looking straight at the camera. Yo, bro, chill, slow down, bro. The cops are right behind us. This is illegal. Feel me? Nigga, I'm not getting caught with nothing. Nigga, I ain't do nothing, nigga. Fuck. I told him to stop.
Hey, we're good on this.
I'm not gonna lie, that little shit is so crazy.
Come on, please, hey, can you listen to me? Hey, I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I wanna be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel you're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. You see, I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything.
I wouldn't be scared though, because I'm not gonna lie, he's not even driving that fast. To where like I feel like I'm gonna die if he mad.
And the level that I'm at, and like a few people are at, has not been discovered.
It's so crazy that this nigga's not wearing sunglasses. That's so insane.
That's something I really like care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with this.
So if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do this. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he's searching for the car because we just ran up and we'll be fine. It's safe for you. But I cannot stop. The lights are up. I can't promise.
Stage got an angle. I got roused like the 7 is a Hellcat.
And Box is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good, though. It's not hot, for sure. And then I was just right next to him.
What's up, man? Good to see you. How are you?
Much made.
Hey, yo. Love boy.
Oh, shit. Hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops. We're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you, out of everybody I love this shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass. Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
About that car, the 4 wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License?
It's a little one. Nigga, you was in again.
It's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
Facts.
This nigga live for this
You're right here,
shit.
Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox. Like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
No, bro, you are not. I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper, 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's go.
Get these plates covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh God. So strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a trap dog. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it. We have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, like this is your car. Heads up. We kill the car, or we try to get there as soon as possible, and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, some people don't care about the information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it to the, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me on my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
And what do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the tracker saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can, and we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or Squeeze Benz hits you up for
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at probably 9 a.m. and I'm probably going to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. In the striker world, I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ, and I strike cars. My name is Ace, and the same thing he do.
Hey, they ain't poor tech. These are real robbers. Never mind. I just seen your eyes. Nigga, you look like
Pulled up in a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just how?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit windows, so they know the vibe. So just
Your car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me and I'm curious about is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy, and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. We show you how we do it. So basically, you just pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically, and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Or are you going to sell it? What's?
It's VIN swap, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so?
The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just boring.
But what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game for?
Almost about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
Hey, but they trash.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not going to chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you'll hit them.
What brought you to the point where, like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this? YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On a scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not going to lie, I'm going to place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just worse.
Yeah, these niggas heads is cooked.
What do they do at City Field? What are we about to go see?
Basically, City Field is a place where if you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know? And if you want to sell a striker, it's there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars.
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot. So Mr. M-Box, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
So someone
the
probably just crashed their car here.
This was a, yeah, this is
You're not gonna lie. You should not be saying YNs if you're not black.
the crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint. Yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy or the right person. All of a sudden, you're paying $600 for the same job with labor.
So if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you can either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you can get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
Well, he might be a DJ, but he don't pull. Can't front.
Stop, bro. That was crazy. Just stop. Stop. That was crazy. Just stop. Just stop. What?
You that shackle.
I'm the slider of the group, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport package. It don't get better than this. $25. It don't get better than this. It's $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
I'm not bringing it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
Nothing comes up to the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking the part, sure, because you gotta hop through the window, it's a process and all of that. It takes so long.
What about the person that owned this car?
I went through the glove compartment, he has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. His car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely. Yeah.
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
You got a different effect. You see that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right, this has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice hope.
At this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure he had insurance, as if he would just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. Insurance can take a while. Just the idea that it's this harmless thing. And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that muscle without being a menace to society. A common thing I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here. Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination?
No, nigga, this is what they like. Stop trying to be reasonable with fucking DJs, bro.
Go play at a basketball court. Join a jiu-jitsu gym. Do something. Imagine how bored you're gonna be in jail when Big Bubba is your roommate and all you have to think about is how you avoid, you know what. So like, think ahead a little bit. Act now in a way that you like your future turn out. You imagine this amazing future, but you're acting shitty in your present. Good luck.
Hey man, good video. I don't know if I'm this Mexican video.